You have to feel sorry for the poor guy. You listen to the wrong people. Been all kinds of wars.
Hey! So what about the protective amulet you promised me?
I'm finished. Here, take a look. It has turned out beautifully. Carry it with you always, and the Seekers will not be able to drag you down into their mental abyss.
Thank you.
Say you didn't have gone about it differently.
What can you offer me?
That isn't true. Don't tell me you didn't know that. I wouldn't have done
What?
Where do you come from?
He doesn't even
We
know
come
I'm
from,
absurd.
the city.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
I never saw you in town before.
I can't stand people who stick their noses into things that don't concern them, understand?
Yeah, he really
Nope.
said that.
Then I'll have to beat it into you.
Anything's possible. That's been known a long time. And it's only you never would have thought. Nothing amazes me anymore. Do you really think? He doesn't say that. I wouldn't have done that. And now for some. Go ahead, hit back. Ouch! That hurt. Show him. Yeah. Let him have it. What you waiting for? Let him have it. Yeah. Let him have it. Defend yourself. That hit the spot. can't go on like this forever.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Well, we'll see the next time.
I'm not touching that.
Completely.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Wait a minute.
All right. You're the better fighter. What do you want?
Who said that?
What are you doing here?
We heard about the dragon hunt, so we packed up our stuff and came here. But to be honest, I don't give a shit about dragons. I just want a bit of gold. Dragons have gold, don't they?
Certainly.
I won't be treated like that.
What do you know about the dragons?
I only know the stories they tell the children. You know, virgins, gold, fire breathing, that kind of thing.
If he doesn't see that, trouble is.
Where are you planning to go from here?
No idea. We're still thinking about it.
You could go to the castle.
Wild horses couldn't drag me there. Not to the paladins. And I'm not going back to jail. I was there once, and that was enough for me.
He should have known better.
What about the orcs?
The whole castle is surrounded.
Nothing.
There aren't any gaps. Trying to sneak through there is
I won't be
insane.
treated like that.
If you try to fight, you're a dead man. Nobody gets through there.
Ah, really?
You already know what I.
What were you in the slammer for?
Like, I'm gonna tell you that, huh? You magicians are in cahoots with the paladins. Nah, my friend. Forget it.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
It can't go.
You have anything to drink?
I assume that it's not water you want.
No, damn it. I need something alcoholic so I can finally get rid of these damned headaches. When I haven't had anything to drink for a while, my skull feels like it's gonna explode at any moment.
No idea. You tell me.
Here, take this.
I'm not telling you anything new. Deserve that.
What does he know about duty?
That hit the spot.
Knew that when
No.
he said that.
Now I can think clearly again.
Can't rely
What can
on
I
that.
do for you?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Beliar himself was after him.
What are you
That was
doing
no
here
big
anyway?
deal.
I don't have any idea what we're doing here or when it'll start. And I don't care as long as I have enough to drink.
I used to say that myself.
Do you know where the dragons are then?
Nobody
What's
will
in
learn
it for
anything
me if I tell you?
Tell me that isn't true.
That's not what I
Really
heard.
didn't deserve that.
He
I've
really
still
should
got a
have
bottle
known
of
that.
gin.
I'd fight every dragon in the world for a
Really
fine
deserve
drink.
that.
Agreed. Give me the bottle.
Didn't
I'll
Cocker
keep
tell
that
you?
for a rainy day.
That was obvious.
Quite obvious.
All right
no
now,
time for things
where are those dragons?
Naturally, I can't tell you anything precise, but I've heard that there are supposed to be
Been
4
there, done
dragons. We've seen a red glow over the highest mountain at night. I swear by my mother, if you're looking for a dragon, then you'll definitely find one there.
All that
Got my
matters
own
is
opinion
strength.
about that.
So don't tell me that.
I'm staying out of it.
I already thought as much.
What are you doing here?
That is truly the stupidest question I've heard in a long time.
He ran
I haven't a
Beliar
clue.
himself was
I'm
after
waiting
him.
for something to finally happen here.
Needs to practice more.
What do you expect to happen?
It's so
Oh man, you're really not the sharpest knife in the
That will
drawer.
never change.
If I knew that, I wouldn't have to wait.
I wouldn't be so sure.
What could happen then?
That'll never
You're
change.
getting on my nerves. Look, I don't care what
As
happens,
much.
just as long as something does happen.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Why don't you do something then?
If you don't stop
Really
asking
didn't deserve
stupid
that.
questions right now, I'm gonna shut your dirty
You
mouth.
know about duty.
If you just wait around here, nothing will ever happen.
Beliar himself was
God,
after
that's
him.
it.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
some action.
All over again.
What you waiting for?
He's so sure.
Show him who's boss. Yeah, that's the ticket.
That was quite.
Ah, a fight.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Watch out!
Not bad at all.
I'm not touching that.
That was no big deal.
Don't say you didn't know that.
You really should have known better.
Nobody
Well,
ever asked for
we'll
my
see the
opinion.
next time.
I see you've joined the Dragon Hunters.
I followed Silvio into the Valley of Mines because I know my way around here best. Wanted to get a clear picture of the situation. I'll tell you what,
Can't rely on
something's definitely brewing here. I've never seen so many orcs in one place in all my life. It wouldn't surprise me if Garand and the paladins in the castle had all fled or been slain by now.
You mustn't believe everything you
They all
hear.
ran like rabbits. I was
What are your plans now?
I'll follow the boys here to the Valley of Mines first, and then take off later. I really have to find out what the orcs are planning.
Same old thing.
I'll see you around.
Look out for yourself.
He really didn't deserve
I
that.
won't be treated like that.
I used to say that myself.
Hey,
That was quite obvious.
what are you hoping to find here in the Valley of Mines?
Gold and honor. What else? When I'm finished with the dragon, I'll be swimming in gold. Enough to spend the rest of my life frequenting every tavern and cat house in the country.
I'm not touching that.
Either that, or you'll be dead.
So what? That's part of it. If you want to get rich, you gotta take a
Really
few
didn't
risks.
deserve that.
I couldn't care less.
I've got my own opinion about that.
You should have known better.
Nobody wants to know.
You should have known better.
Is it really true?
I need a few things.
That's been known a long time. Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Hey! Show me your wares.
You should have known that. It's really not my problem. Better watch out when you tell that to. I know better off myself. So it says in the scriptures.
That's not what my husband thinks. You don't say. I can't take care of everything for everybody. That's not what I heard.
Show me your wares. Show me your wares.
No darkness. And so he set himself between.
Where'd you pick that up?
Show me your wares.
That's totally obvious.
It's a bad business.
That's just what I said. That's nothing new.
Can you make me a prophecy?
Yes, time has progressed, and I shall give you a prophecy in return for a few coins.
How much?
For a paltry 500 coins, I shall risk a glance through time for you.
Tell me about the future.
All right, son of knowledge. I shall now enter a state of trance. Are you ready? The place of knowledge. Another country. A dark place far away. Brave companions. You shall make your choice. A temple lies lonely in the realm of Adanos, hidden in the fog. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted.
Completely.
Those are all just rumors.
I agree with you completely.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Wait a minute.
May Adanos protect you.
Wait a minute.
I have freed the prisoners.
Very good. May they return safe and sound to their homeland.
What will you do now?
We shall stay here and help the temple regain its former glory. All too long have its walls been in this lamentable condition.
Take the Claw of Belia and destroy it.
As you wish, my son. Give it to me, so that it can do no more harm. I shall sink it in the depths of the sea. Adonos' wisdom will watch over it. May Adanos protect you.
Let's deal.
You mustn't believe everything you hear. It's good that you've come. All hell is breaking loose here.
What happened?
The dragon hunters are strutting around here in the castle and bragging that they can solve the dragon problem. But I'll tell you what, the way they look, they won't even kill a sick old snapper. A lot of us are getting really worried by now and no longer truly believe that we'll ever make it out of here alive.
Weren't there two of you sentinels up here?
Not anymore. Sengrath stood here on the battlements when suddenly he fell asleep. His good crossbow fell down when that happened. We could only just see one of the orcs snatch it up and disappear with it into the darkness. Sengrath woke up then and just ran into the night towards the orc palisades. He hasn't come back since. In us, be with us.
I am the greatest.
You're all right. Well, if you want to learn, then I'll help you.
Hey, you! You're pulling such a long face.
Oh, damn it to hell. I tell you, you have to watch like a hawk. If you turn your back for a moment, all your stuff is gone. Dirty scum.
That's really not my problem.
What scum?
Those dragon-hunting riffraff, of course. Who do you think I was talking about? You gotta watch out, I tell you.
I don't believe this is going to change.
Did someone steal from you?
No, they smuggled 20 gold pieces into my pocket. Of course they stole something, you idiot. I tell you, when I get my hands on the dirty swine.
So what are you missing?
My purse, with all my savings in it. And now it's gone.
It'll turn up somewhere.
When I get my hands on him.
That was obvious all along.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Do you have any news?
The dragon hunters have arrived. They strike me as tough bastards, and I hope they are, because otherwise they won't survive for long.
Show me your wares.
I already thought as much.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
That's not what I heard.
I wouldn't be so sure.
That's not what I heard.
I already thought as much.
That was obvious all
What are you doing here?
I'm getting ready to fight. What else?
Who do you want to fight against?
I thought I'd drop in on the paladins and kick their fat asses. Idiot. Against the dragons, of course. What did you think?
That is the will of Innos.
Don't the paladins mind you being here?
Nonsense. They have entirely different problems. Most of them are glad to be still alive. The boys' morale isn't the best. That will be their downfall. I mean, just look at those nicked blades they're fixing to go into battle with. Any reasonable warrior would desert immediately.
Have you separated from your group?
My group? I don't have a group. I'm a trophy collector. If I go home without a trophy, then I won't know what I came for. So I can't use anybody else.
He really didn't deserve that.
Have you set eyes on a dragon yet?
No. I want to get my weapons in shape before I set off.
Aren't you afraid that somebody might beat you to it?
What? Who? Silvio? Have you seen the pathetic figures he's got with him? Silvio can be glad if he gets out of here alive.
That's not what I heard.
Silvio was here?
Here in the castle, you mean? Yeah, he was. But only for a short time. He chatted with a few people here and then set out again.
So where is Silvio now?
The paladins here mentioned an ice dragon in the west. It's supposed to be the most dangerous and powerful of them all. You should have seen the gleam in Silvio's eye when he heard that. One guess where he went.
You don't seem to like him.
What do you mean, like? I'm not particularly proud that I know him. Silvio doesn't have any friends. He needs people who follow him no matter what. That's not for me. I work alone.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Don't say.
Can you help me improve my weapons?
Improve? Better to buy something new and throw away the junk you're carrying around. Maybe I've got something for you. Interested?
What can you sell me?
I don't really have much for a magician, but you can take a look anyway.
Someone's gotta pay for that. I wouldn't be so sure. Don't say. Do you really believe that? Some don't even know it.
Where do you come from?
From the mainland. My people and I fled here. The situation there is getting worse. The orcs leave nothing but burned out villages behind. The king has lost control of his realm.
Where are your people now?
I left them. They thought they could take everything they wanted, even if it doesn't belong to them. Count me out.
What else do you know about the war?
The orcs are outside the capital. But whether it's fallen yet, I don't know. The last thing I heard was that the king is dead. But I don't believe that.
Nothing amazes me
What are you doing here in the castle?
I heard about the dragons and wanted to help fight them. Unfortunately, I lost my sword when I was sneaking past the orcs. And now I'm stuck here. Without a sword, I can't get out of here. And the swords I can buy here are the worst junk.
It was just like you said. I don't believe this is going to change.
I shall find your sword.
That would be great. You should look for it on the high cliff to the south. I probably lost it there, near the orc tents.
But he knew that all along.
It was a really stupid idea to come here. I thought there was something to be had here. But there's nothing here but a few arrogant paladins and orcs.
I agree with you completely.
I've heard a thing or two.
You forgot about the dragons.
How could I forget? I'll tell you what, I'm a blacksmith, not a warrior. Look, I make weapons. The fighting I leave to others.
Then why aren't you standing behind an anvil?
The paladins here won't let me into the smithy. I can't make anything unless I want to wind up in the dungeon.
He really didn't deserve that.
I'll try to help you.
How will you manage that? Parsifal has ordered a watch kept on us. No one would dare to disregard it.
I'll do whatever I can.
I can't imagine that he would listen to you.
Where did you pick that up, then?
Where do you come from?
I've joined up with some men from the mountains. We were headed for the valley to make a real profit hunting dragons. Their leader went by the name of Silvio. Boy, what an ass. He treated me like I was his property.
Don't tell me.
What happened in the castle?
Nothing that I've heard. Of course, I'm worried about what's happened outside the castle.
Do you really believe that?
I wouldn't be so sure.
I never knew that.
He didn't get that from me.
That's not what I heard.
Don't I know you?
Don't believe this.
You were Korangar. You used to be a Templar in the swamp camp.
Call me Angar. I have set aside my title. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has disbanded. Curious, but you seem somehow familiar to me. Yet I cannot quite recall you.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, I haven't been able to sleep properly for some time. These constant nightmares.
Pick that up then.
How did you get here?
After the collapse of the magic barrier, I hid myself in the mountains. It became time for me to do something. I strayed about for days until I suddenly awoke in the castle. Do not ask me what happened. I don't know. To make matters worse, I have also lost the amulet which I have had for years. I shall go mad if I do not find it again. Nobody will learn anything from me.
What will you do next?
I shall rest a while first, so that I may take up the search for my lost amulet. I have heard something of dragons.
First I've heard of it.
It is also being said that many warriors have come to the Valley of Mines to hunt them. I am thinking of joining them.
I never knew that.
The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has been enslaved by evil. Your former friends from the swamp camp roam the land wearing black robes, feeling really irritated by anything that moves.
What are you talking about? The last thing I remember is that the barrier collapsed, accompanied by a nerve-shattering scream. Stricken with panicked fear, we fell to the ground, writhing in pain. That voice, it grew ever louder. And then, when it was over, they all ran mad and disappeared into the bleak night, screaming loudly. I have not seen them again.
They serve the enemy now and are nothing but soulless warriors of evil.
By all the gods, would that I had not allowed myself to be blinded so. That will never happen to me again. That I swear.
That's nothing. Justice will prevail in the end.
Where exactly did you lose your amulet?
Somewhere in the south, shortly before I awoke here in the castle. I suspect it was stolen. I absolutely must have it back.
I'd have done it differently.
Maybe I can help you find your amulet.
Why not? Some help cannot hurt.
I already thought as much.
What about the dragon hunters?
I will speak with them later. Maybe they can use a strong arm.
I'm not touching that.
When will you go?
As soon as I feel better.
He didn't get that from me.
Where do you want to look?
Don't tell me.
I shall go to the south, where I was last. There is a cave tomb there, surrounded by many boulders.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I've got to go.
Watch your back.
He really didn't deserve that.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
That was quite obvious.
Wouldn't be so sure.
It can't go on like this forever.
It can't go on like this forever. That's the first I've heard of it.
Some problems solve themselves. Why haven't I heard about this before?
All quiet.
Quiet, yes.
But my navel's rubbing against my backbone, man. Garand cut the food rations again. If I don't get a decent meal down my throat, then I'm going to bite Garand's fat ass.
Let's wait and see what happens. That'll only cause more trouble.
I knew that would be a problem.
Maybe I could give you something.
Are you crazy? Certainly not here. If one of the others sees, I'll have a ton of new friends, if you know what I mean. You can find me in the Magician's Temple when everyone else has retired. There's hardly anyone in the temple at this time anyway. I'll wait for you there. But just don't show up with dried bread or some raw hunk of meat, got it?
I've heard a thing or two.
That's exactly what I said. That's nothing new.
That's the first I've heard of it. So why won't they listen to me?
That's exactly what I said.
I'm in enough trouble as it is. I've heard a thing or two.
Nobody ever asks me.
Why aren't you at work?
But that's disgusting. Have you had a look in my chamber? Those filthy meat bugs are everywhere. I have no idea who set up quarters in there before, but I'm certainly not going back into that filthy sty. I hate those beasts, and stop grinning like an idiot.
Who said that?
The meat bugs are gone. You can go back to polishing your thumb screws or whatever.
Are you sure that not one of those monsters is left?
Pretty sure.
All right, then. Here, take this gold as a token of my gratitude.
Oh, don't make me cry. Wait a minute.
Really didn't deserve that.
Are you all right?
And are you sure those meat bugs are gone?
Look, there's one right behind you.
What? I'm out of here.
That's nothing new.
Really didn't deserve that.
Anything's possible.
It can't go on like this forever.
You already know what I think. As if I didn't have enough problems.
You didn't get that from me. You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Wait a minute.
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
Really didn't deserve that.
Off myself.
Did anything important happen?
I'm worried. Very worried.
What for?
Recently, these men showed up. They call themselves dragon hunters. As far as I'm concerned, they're nothing but idlers and criminals. If it were up to me, I'd chase them all out of the castle. Let the orcs take care of them.
You should give them a chance.
They're getting one, unfortunately. Garand is convinced they can be of help to us, but I'll keep an eye on them. We have enough problems with the orcs. We really don't need more trouble.
I need to talk to you about Jan.
Jan? Who's that?
A dragon hunter. He's a blacksmith.
Oh yes, I remember. What about him?
He wants to work in the smithy.
Out of the question. He isn't one of us, and I don't trust him.
Can't you reconsider the matter with Jan?
No, my decision is firm.
And apart from that?
Leave me alone.
I'm back already.
I never thought we would see you here again. After that scene when you were here a few days ago, I can see that you have been made a magician. My respects. Maybe your appearance is a good omen.
I need more information about the dragons.
A rather large swamp has developed in the last couple of days to the west of the old castle. That's rather suspicious, wouldn't you say?
Can I help?
At the moment, we seem to have done everything which is possible from here. There is something, however, something very important which you could do for us outside of these walls. We are planning to cut off the serpent's head.
What do you mean by that?
We know one of their leaders. His name is Hoshpak. He is one of the most influential shaman among the orcs.
And what is my role?
Kill him.
That's a joke.
It is not easy for me to ask this of you, Master, but you would be the best choice for this assignment. Hoshpak's tent is situated outside of the siege circle, on a cliff to the south of here. You can almost see it from one of the windows there.
I still need some equipment.
We don't have much left that we could give you. Well, I can offer you this.
I'll take the elixir of dexterity.
May your arrows never fail to hit their target. Here you are.
All right, I shall kill Hoshpak.
I am glad to hear that. Hoshpak's tent stands on a small cliff. You must have seen it before. It is not far from the path to our mine, directly in the shadow of the big mountain.
Hoshpak is dead.
Great. This is bound to unsettle the orcs. Maybe we do stand a chance after all. I think this is going to win us a reprieve of at least a week.
Any news?
The orcs seem to be unsettled by Hoshpak's death.
I used to say that myself.
Nothing's going to change about that.
I'm back.
I can see that for myself.
No big deal.
Where are the reinforcements?
Lord Hagen will come as soon as he's settled everything. Much has happened.
I don't care. I need troops. There are more and more orcs, and we can't hold out much longer. My men are tired, and we're running out of provisions.
Some volunteers have arrived.
You mean the dragon hunters outside in the yard? They may help us, but there just aren't enough of them. If Hagen doesn't send some men soon, I can't make any guarantees.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Can you give me more information about the dragons?
I have other things to worry about. My strategic officer Aura can tell you more about that.
I've got no time for things like that.
There is a problem with the smith.
What, Smith? He's disappeared into the woodwork. Is he back? Then you can tell him.
No, I'm talking about Jan, one of the dragon hunters. He's a smith.
That's good. Our previous smith just slinked off, the coward.
Jan would be willing to take over the smithy.
I see. So you think I can trust him?
Yes.
If you're so sure, then you can vouch for him. If he causes any trouble, you'll answer for it. Agreed?
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
I'll vouch for Jan.
All right. He can use the smithy. Of course, he'll also have to provide my men with swords.
Those are all just rumors.
I couldn't care less.
Garon wants Jan to take over the smithy.
If that's so, then as far as I'm concerned, he can have the smithy. Even if I do think it's a mistake to trust this Jan.
It can't go on like this forever.
The path of virtue is long, rocky.
So worked up.
He really didn't deserve that. I'm not touching that.
Hey!
That was obvious.
He listened to the wrong people.
Hey! I think I found your purse.
What? Where? What bastard did that?
I'm no better off myself.
It was just like you said.
It was over there, by the smithy.
Where? Near the smithy? It must have fallen out of a dragon hunter's pocket there. Don't tell me otherwise.
Some don't even know how wicked they are.
Someone's gonna pay for that.
I suspect one of the dragon hunters.
I knew it! Just wait. I'll give those swine what for.
I've heard of it.
He listened to the wrong people.
I hardly know what to believe in.
Will you stop it already?
Oh my god.
That hit the spot.
Well, at least you... I think I'll take your weapon.
That's all just gossip.
He really didn't deserve that.
Oh, my head.
Oh man, my head.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Oh, man. My head.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Wait a minute.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Relax.
Yes, master. I'll try.
It was just like you said.
Don't tell me you didn't know that. Enos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
It's a bad business.
Go get your hammer. There's work for you.
You did? How'd you manage that?
I had to vouch for you, so don't disappoint me.
Don't worry. I'm glad that I can work it all.
Will it ever change?
Some don't even know how wicked they are.
That's all just gossip.
That was obvious.
I'd have done it differently.
It can't go on like this forever.
Let's wait and see. Nothing amazes me anymore.
You mustn't believe everything.
I've heard a thing or two.
You already know what I think.
It's a bad business.
I've my own opinion about that.
I'm no better off myself.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had 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 there. I found your sword.
Thanks. I owe you. In return, I'll show you a couple of tricks that'll allow you to use your strength and dexterity better in combat.
There you are. So what is it now? Do you have anything for me to eat?
I could give you this ham.
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
A piece of sausage?
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
A chunk of meat?
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
A chunk of meat?
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
A good soup would hit the spot, don't you think?
Yeah, more.
I could give you this ham.
Yeah, more.
What about a juicy hunk of cheese?
Yeah, more.
A piece of sausage?
Yeah, more.
A chunk of meat?
That's enough. With that, I'll be fine for a while. Here's my gold. I can't buy anything out here in any case, so you might as well have it. I'd better go then, before somebody sees us.
I found Sengrath.
Really? Where is he?
He's dead. Here's his crossbow. He had it with him.
He must have gotten his crossbow back. But then the orcs seem to have slain him after all. Damn fool. I knew it. We're all going to die.
What's up?
Are you selling any weapons?
I would if I could, but first I have to provide the paladins here in the castle with weapons. But I can show you how to forge your own weapon.
Can I buy some armor from you?
A mage who wants armor? Huh, forget it. Go see a tailor. I can't make armor for you.
I already thought as much.
Will it ever change?